Adam, welcome to Washington. Tell us first off, what is it that attracted you to the Burgundy Gold? Why was this the fit for you?
Well, besides the colors, I've always loved the colors and the jersey schemes. It's awesome, but I think more so than anything, the coaching staff and the culture that Rivera is building there, and obviously having some familiarity with Fitzpatrick signing there was a huge deal for me. So I'm very excited to join.
All right, I'm going to get to both of those. Let's start with the head coach himself, Ron Rivera. Look, you played against him quite a few times, being down there. What do you know about the kind of teams that he runs and he puts together?
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact every time we had to prepare for the Panthers when I was playing in Tampa, we always knew we had to bring a little something extra that week because we were going up against a great defense and just a great team, a well-coached team that doesn't make many mistakes and is not going to give it to you. So we had to bring it extra each and every week we played the Panthers, and just watching him, as I said earlier, I mean, I grew up a Panthers fan. Growing up in Spartanburg, South Carolina, I used to go to the practices for training camp and watch those guys. So I've always had a enormous amount of respect for Coach Rivera and what he's done as a head coach. So, it's great to be able to join his team.
Well, since you had success playing against him, how were those early conversations? Put it water under the bridge, you're coming over now?
I didn't know if he would enjoy talking to me or bring back, bad memories, or I don't know. But they usually came out on top when we played them. I had a few good games against them, but they were just a tough team to beat. But it was great sitting down with Coach Rivera and talking to him and just seeing his vision for where this team is heading. And it's exciting to join this team.
Scott Turner, offensive coordinator, really had his first season underneath his belt, taking over at that role. What is it about his offense? What do you know about his offense and how they plan to kind of work you into it?
Yeah, I mean, I think just spreading it out and allowing Fitzpatrick to make good decisions and sling the ball. And obviously there's a ton of guys on our offense that deserve to get touches. And I think Scott's going to do a great job of figuring out different ways to move us around the field and to get everybody's hands on the ball and make plays. So really excited to join this offensive room, and there's just a ton of guys that have a lot of talent, and I'm excited to meet all of them.
All right, you said you had some familiarity with Ryan Fitzpatrick, a couple years, some of your best years as well, when you were with him with Tampa Bay. How much did that actually factor in? And I mean, have you had the chance to chat with him about it?
Yeah, there's been a few conversations that I've had with Ryan since the signing, and more so it's just the excitement to link back up, and obviously the first 3 games of the season that I played with him were his back-to-back 500-yard passing games. So we've had some fun together, we've had some success, and it'll be fun to link back up with him.
This is going to be his 17th season, so we're a little familiar with who he is as a quarterback. But what do you think fans might not know about Fitz, or what kind of a guy he is in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, he drives a minivan that changes colors when the light hits it. So that's something they probably don't know. He takes a lot of pride in, his 8 kids, and he's got a great family and just a fun guy to be, around in the locker room. He's, very, very relaxed, and he has a aura about him where, pregame, jitters, you just go up and talk to him and you'll feel more relaxed. He's just a true veteran and fun to be around.
Wait, a minivan that changes colors in what way?
Yeah, the paint jobs that, when the sun hits it, it looks purple, and then the sun hits it in a different direction, it looks green. So he's got a minivan that does that. So I don't know if he still has it, but it was pretty cool when he pulled into the facility driving that. So.
Got a lot of kids you have to fit in it and probably keep them entertained. Okay, I love it. I asked to learn something, and I certainly did. Coming into this room, you're talking about there's a lot of guys that are going to want some touches. Like added Curtis Samuel, Terry McLaurin has just quickly grabbed on, and fans just love the performance he puts out there on the field, the way he goes about the game. But here's the thing: you're the old guy, 27 years old. Does that feel old? I mean, you're going to come in because these guys are first, second season really kind of coming around.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds old,
I'm teasing you.
with the other guys in the room, but I don't feel old. Obviously, again, there's a ton of talent in that receiver room, and I'm excited to have sit down and have conversations with those guys. See some of the stuff they bring to their game with their releases, their route running abilities, and each and every player has their own a way to get open. But it's fun just bouncing ideas off each other and learning from each other, and it'll be fun to work with them.
All right. So where's that specialty for you? What are you hoping to be? Where are you hoping to be in 2021? What are those goals?
Yeah, I mean, I think just continuing to build off what I've done in the past, and obviously, I've gotten this role of a slot receiver, and that's something that I take pride in. Spatial awareness, being able to beat man and zone, and just being a good outlet for the quarterback. If he's in trouble, and bringing another element on third down. So I think there's other guys on the team that have that ability, but being able to add another piece and whatever I can do to help this team win, I'm here to do it.
If we're to talk about another person you have familiarity with, that'd be Nate Katzer, our special teams coordinator. As you return punts and kicks for him when you're down in Tampa, are there talks about you potentially contributing on special teams, or what was the reunion like with him?
Yeah, more so just catching up and seeing how he's doing personally, and how he's enjoying his new home in Washington, and more so conversations like that. Obviously, I've returned kicks for 5+ years in the NFL, and something I feel comfortable doing. If he needs me to go back there and do it, I'll do it. But those conversations haven't started yet. And, we'll get to that when the time is ready.
There'll probably be some good conversations, if nothing else, passing on some wisdom. Off season, you're an avid golfer. Tell us a bit about your golf game. Who do you golf with?
Anybody that texts me with a tee time, I'm there. As long as I hit my 8:30 a.m. workout, that's all that matters. So, get a good workout in, and then just go play some golf. In the Florida sun. So, not a bad off-season gig.
All right, we have some nice courses up here that we'll have to make sure you get acclimated to and invited to. Adam, thanks so much for taking some time out and chatting with us, and welcome to Washington.
Thank you.